Some teams, Greg, stumble out of the gate to begin this season, still trying to find their footing, getting some traction.
And when you're not meeting expectations, the pressure ramps up. But as a team, you can't let it get to you, especially with time to turn things around.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. They've got Mark Williams. Daniels out there with Fox. Then it's Barnes and Murray Boyles in at the 4. To the middle, here's Henderson, and it's denied by Fox. Here's Barnes. The basket is good off the assist from Williams.
Well, Barnes plays with a real edge. It allows him to get in there and mix it up with the big boys.
Inside, Aldama, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Outside Daniels. To the paint. 2 free throws coming up, and they call it a shooting foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Toronto shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
The first one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe.
And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common.
It's Grimes on the wing. Good on the three-point shot.
Just an excellent feel for the game. Scoot Henderson understands how offense is played.
Outside Daniel. Down low. Here's Grimes, covered by Barnes. From 13, and Barnes sends it back.
Well, Barnes is a point forward with a wingspan of 7 feet 3 inches, so he is always a threat to send it back in your face.
Fox passes to Barnes. Outside Daniel. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Barnes. Over Grimes. Aldama with the rebound.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Well, that happens sometime. Nothing is guaranteed in this league.
Grimes passes to Moody. And here's Henderson. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
Well, that's why you get Adebayo involved in screen and rolls. He really knows how to execute that.
Barnes looking around. Pass to Murray Boyle. Daniels from outside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And that is what this league looks like now. Everybody has a three-point shot in their arsenal, and Daniels is no exception.
Outside, Adebayo. Over Williams. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the evening.
First team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Bam Adebayo.
Take a break. Take a break.
2 shots.
2 shots.
The first one falls.
Well, listen, Bam has always been a top-level defensive talent, but he's underappreciated offensively. He's a threat to drop 20 whenever he's out there, and he's a very skilled facilitator.
And Adebayo drops them both.
And attitude plays such a big role in Adebayo's game. This guy is a worker. Doesn't mind getting his hands dirty if it means getting his team ahead.
Fox kicks to Daniels. On the wing, Fox. Henderson defending. Fox passes to Barnes. For the three. And Moody pulls it down. The Celtics with the lead. Pass to Henderson. To the inside. Here's Adebayo. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Well, it was the Boston Celtics, their last game, a loss to the Rockets. Outside, Fox. Inside. And there's Daniels. That's good on the assist by Fox.
And as a scorer, Daniels can really work inside with that size.
Henderson passes to Adebayo. Back to Henderson. And stolen by Daniels. A crossover. Right side, Williams. Barnes outside. Outside, Daniels. Williams has a screen for Fox. Floats it up for Williams. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. They now take the lead. That's 7 points for Dyson Daniels.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Henderson passes to Adebayo. Here's Grimes. Pass to Moody. Just 5 on the clock. He lobs it up. Adebayo down low. And Adebayo throws it down.
Just non-stop work. Adebayo's effort is getting rewarded.
Down low. Here's Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Murray Boyle. Now here's Barnes. He's guarded by Grimes. Williams, a screen on Henderson. Fox, no good. For Boston, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Aldama can't hit. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 1. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
You have to take advantage of opportunities. That's exactly what they did, and really, that's all you can ask for.
And Williams is right there.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up. Henderson against Fox. Here's Grimes. Oh, good on that one. Good D by Barnes. Here's Murray Boyle. Defended by Moody. Boston's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. For 3, Henderson. Rebound by the Raptors. Here's Daniels. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Oklahoma City.
And he also picked up 3 steals, really making an impact at both ends.
Adebayo with a screen on Fox. Moody. Rebound by the Raptors. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Will Hardy. I wanted to know what his defensive scheme was against De'Aaron Fox, and he told me we need to limit transition opportunities because that's when he's really dangerous. Speed is one of his biggest strengths, so we need to slow the game down to our pace. Let's see if they're able to accomplish it. Guys?
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Here's Henderson. That's tipped.
And that's exactly what Daniels does. He has a knack for disrupting plays, that time getting the block.
Fox finds Barnes. Nifty move. 2 points. That one goes. Barnes has got his third basket of the night.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Out on the floor for the Celtics. Now we'll look at the stats for Scoot Henderson.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
So it's Boston now. It's a 3-point game. Ball feeling it out a bit. Here's Yang. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Well, taking full advantage of a defensive weakness there, and it certainly helps if you get shots that your guys can knock down.
Outside Collins. They set the pick. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors. The ball from the arc, and again Boston with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Now Nembhard, his last outing, 16 points for him. Shoots over Jerome. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved he didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
Ball from long range. It doesn't go for him. Raptors trail by 3. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, that's the big challenge. Teams tend to feel more comfortable at home for sure, so you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. That just didn't happen in this one.
Collins, a screen on Jerome. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. In 4th, the Raptors.
I mean, tough to maintain this kind of pace over an entire season. But let me tell you, they are really running right now.
And he makes the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Boston's gone 4 of 7 from three-point range so far in the first. Ball against Ellis. Ball with the bucket.
Yeah, got to respect the mid-range game of ball. Well, when he gets a little space to shoot, he quickly can get it off.
Acton Emhart. Hachimura setting the pick for Emhart. Connects from three-point range.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Nembhard against Jerome. Williams for three. Rebound by the Raptors.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And a fast break now for the Celtics. Here's Ball. And he can't bank that one in. Toronto shooting 40% here in the early stages. Acton Emhart. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
Pass to Jerome. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line, Ty Jerome. At the line for two shots.
Shooting two.
The free throw drops for Jerome. And Jerome drops them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Pass to Collins. 1 second left. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Celtics. They lead by 2. And we'll be back with you right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Boston.
They look to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
Bam Adebayo is out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Henderson. Then there's Quentin Grimes. And it's Gonzalez in at the 2 spot. That's the Boston 5. Aldama with the ball. Working on Collins. Aldama passes to Gonzalez. Clock at 6. Here's Adebayo. And it's Toronto with the rebound. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Three-pointer, Fox. Rebound by the Celtics. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Henderson. Outside, Gonzalez. Adebayo, high post. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. So, Tim, here's a word you often hear teams talk about. Nets culture. How does an organization create the right culture?
Well, I think, Kevin, you establish core values and then you make those non-negotiable. When everybody connects with that and connects to those values, you really have something special.
Holding on to the rope and pulling in the same direction.
That's what it's all about.
No good on that one. The Raptors making a switch here. And he sinks the second. And so here's Toronto. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. Williams, a screen on Henderson. Fox looking it over.
And look at how Fox is able to force the issue there, keeping the pressure on and just seems to keep the defense on its heel.
The Raptors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
De'Aaron Fox taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Fox.
With so many great point guards in this league, sometimes a guy like De'Aaron Fox can be overlooked, but when he's on, no one can stay in front of that man.
Fox hits them both. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. And the foul on Dyson Daniel. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
So it's the Celtics now. Up top, Gonzalez. Five to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Adebayo, that's a 2-pointer. Boston again missing. And so Fox will bring it up for Toronto. They trail by 1. Back to Barnes. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. The Celtics have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Henderson. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Henderson's got the lead up to 3 now for Boston.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And now we get a moment to see the numbers for Adebayo. He's averaging 19 points per game, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists. And he really anchors them defensively with that tenacious play on that side of the ball.
Yeah, it's all about great energy. When he brings that part to the game, his teammates feed off of that.
Grimes passes to Aldama. Anderson looking it over. Back to Aldama. Toronto grabs the miss. Outside, Fox. Oh, that's blocked. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Grimes passes to Gonzalez. Adebayo with a screen on Daniel. Pass to Adebayo. From outside, off the mark.
Well, he's not having as much success shooting the ball early as he wanted, but so far, it's not hurting their team performance.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
The shot's good. Now, here's Fox. 20-point game for him in the win against Oklahoma City. It's good from about 19 feet. Fox has got 4 points now in the quarter.
He is a flirt. I mean, Fox obviously skilled at breaking down the defense, coupled with his athleticism and size. Boy,
He is a terror.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, Scotty Barnes letting everyone know. He said, I'm a great defender. I feel like it doesn't really get talked about enough. I guard whoever, 1 through 5. That's what I pride myself on and what I'm ready to do every time I step on the floor. Back to you guys.
A tone setter for sure at that end. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. Tim, at one point, your dream was to play professional baseball. Why did you switch?
Kevin, it really came down to this. Hit a growth spurt when I was 14 years old, and I decided to go try this basketball thing that first year in high school. As it turns out, what I fell in love with, I didn't need anybody else to get better. I had an insatiable work ethic. It lent itself to hours and hours on the basketball court by myself.
That is such an interesting perspective.
And now here in the second quarter, he's getting to the line. I like the aggressiveness.
Boston making a switch here. Moody's checked in. And he's good on the second.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
Adebayo down low. He's against Williams. Adebayo down low. He's guarded by Williams. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Mark Williams.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
At the line for 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Green, he's checked in for Gonzalez. And Adebayo drops them both. Raptors trail by 4. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Take a look at the teams that have been holding their opponents to the fewest points in the last 10 games. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
I mean, they've been impressive on the defensive end, and they may have caught a few teams on off nights, but you've got to give them credit. They've made scoring a chore when you look at their opponents.
Barnes with it. A 23-point game for him in the win against Oklahoma City.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
On the clock, fires the 3, drops in the tray. Barnes has got 9.
And when Scotty Barnes is making threes, it opens up their offense.
In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy, you can plug in just about anywhere.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Toronto working the ball around now. Left side, Daniel. Williams, a screen on Green. A drive by Barnes. Misses the layup.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim. That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Henderson against Fox. To the middle. Here's Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
And Fox can just explode out of the pick and roll to get to his spot.
Now, here's Moody. He's covered by Daniels. Back to Moody. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Dyson Daniels. When you think about elite offensive players, Jim, what's one area that can really put them over the top and into a completely different category?
I think it's those guys that have a willingness to move without the basketball. If you have a willingness to run and cut and respace, it's going to create a lot of problems for a defense.
Has that even become more of a thing now as you watch these high-octane space and pace type offenses?
There is no question it's become something that's a priority for teams now, and I also think the ingenuity of these young coaches creates a better flow offensively if you're willing to run without the basketball.
Ah, that's terrific. Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Diawara's checked in, and it's Keon Ellis in for Fox.
And that's a rare missed opportunity from him. He'd been good as gold up until that point.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get two there.
Green, the pass to Moody. Ball from long range. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And here's Daniels. He's got 7. And it's blocked. Pass to Moody. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Raptors. On Wednesday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Washington Wizards. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Miami Heat. And the first one drops. And so he hits both. Raptors trail by 6. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Left side, Daniel. Fires from deep. And Moody pulls it down. Celtics leading by 6. Pass the ball. Back to Moody. From deep, Green sinks the triple. Green's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
If he gets any daylight out there, he is capable of knocking that shot down.
To the paint. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
I really like Daniel's decision-making. He is so good at reading pick and rolls and knowing when to take it himself and when to dish it.
Ball, the pass to Williams. Now Moody, he's covered by Daniels. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
Those are the type of turnovers that kill you. Just an unforced error.
The Raptors making a switch here. Nembhard's checked in. Here's Nembhard. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. To the wing right side. For three. Rebound by Williams. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Celtics. Gang passes the ball. Shoots. Again, the Celtics good for two.
And I tell you, Ball has really perfected that unorthodox style with the jumper. Quick at getting it off as well. The D really stands no chance.
Pass to Diawara. And here is Ellis. Here's Nembhard. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Free throw, good from Nembhard. Boston leading by 6. Outside, Ball. The Celtics working the ball around now. Green inside the three-point line, and it's Boston with another.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Pass to Hachimura. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Now, here's Moody. Guarded closer.
And quickly, let's look at the numbers for Lonzo Ball. He's averaging about 7 points a game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. We know that he can come up with the occasional big play, but his overall numbers haven't been impressive.
Yeah, truthfully, I think his numbers are fine, but in talking to him, he thinks they should be even better.
Free throw good, Moody. Jerome, he's checked in for Boston. John Collins, he's checked in for Toronto. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Raptors trail by 7. Over in the corner, Ellis. Over Ball. Ellis can't get it to go.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
1:21 left to play in the first half. Moody with it. He's against Hachimura. 5 on the clock. Here's Jerome. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Outside Collins. Ellis finds Hachimura. Takes the 3. Ellis can't get it to go. Celtics leading by 7. Outside, Ball. Launches it. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Ball's got 10.
And no doubt the release point is a bit unorthodox in terms of Ball's shooting technique. But man, can he slingshot it home from deep.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitor.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately. That's great shot selection, just poor execution. If you're going to take those mid-range shots, you've got to knock them down.
And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Ellis, 3 points. Number 20, Quentin Grimes.
Boston's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Lets it fly from 18. A shot that time, not on target. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Celtics lead by 4. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Glad you're joining us for halftime. And fellas, how about Bam Adebayo getting it done to start the game?
He's been looking for a shot early on, going right at the defenders and keeping them on their heels.
With the way he's played, it makes sense they'd want to keep looking for him. And I'm guessing that's the plan. And it's time now for the best part of the show. Let's see what the fans have to say. Flopping Freddy is asking Shaq, did you have any major beef with other players during your playing days?
That's a great question. It'd probably be quicker for Shaq to name the players he didn't have a beef with.
Yeah, I don't think we'll have time to answer this question. We'll have to look it up.
You guys are being dramatic, but there may have been a couple of players.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
Yeah, the key is to be in an attack mindset but still play under control. When you do that, good things tend to happen.
So for Toronto right now, we've got De'Aaron Fox. He's out there with Dyson Daniels. Scotty Barnes is out there with Mark Williams. And Murray Boyles in at the power forward. Adebayo passes to Grimes. It's Henderson on the wing. Guarded by Fox.
Well, he's certainly more than capable of hitting that shot, but somehow, even with no defense, he came away empty.
Williams, a screen on Adebayo. Lets it go from 14. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Celtics leading by 4. And at the top of the key, Moody takes a 3. Barnes grabs the miss. And the Raptors with possession. Pass to Daniels. Fox against Henderson. Outside Daniels. Outside Fox. Shoots over Henderson. Aldama with the rebound. Aldama's got 4 rebounds in this game. Henderson outside. Over Williams. And that one's good by Henderson. Henderson's got his second bucket.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
And let's review some numbers for Scotty Barnes. And he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And he really is the consummate playmaker. Always keeping his head on a swivel. Searching for the open man. Completely unselfish basketball player. Free throw good, Fox. Fox hits them both. And it's Henderson with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Grimes, covered by Barnes.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Stolen. Now Aldama. 7 points in the game. Moody finds Henderson. Beyond the arc. Moody's shot is off.
This is definitely not how they envision starting the second half.
Here's Murray Boyle. Boston grabs the miss. Aldama's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Moody. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Now here's Henderson over Fox. And that one's good by Henderson. Henderson's got 6 points.
Such a confident young man. Scoot just goes for it.
Fox passes to Barnes. On the wing, Fox. Floats it up for Williams. It's stolen by Adebayo. Henderson outside. There's a screen by Aldama. Lets it go with the 3. Poked away. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's his first trip to the line.
You know, when you look at his numbers this season, he's had a respectable number, 77%.
Aldama at the line for 2 shots.
Free throw good from Aldama. And both free throws. Good for Aldama. Raptors trail by 8. And so Mark Dagnall calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Let's take this chance to showcase the top setup man at the small forward position in the NBA. Scotty Barnes, number 1.
He just sees the entire floor so well. And from the wing, it's that vision that enables him to penetrate and find the open man in a very crowded area.
And a small forward demonstrating a team-first mentality, it's contagious. He's not just looking for his own shot. He wants to put teammates in a position to succeed.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush.
Grimes passes to Aldama. To the middle. Here's Henderson, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. First trip to the line for him here.
At the line for the Celtics, Henderson. At the line line for 2 shots.
That one is off. Good on the second free throw. And here are the Raptors now. 7-point differential. Outside, Fox. On the wing, Daniels. Barnes outside. 6 to shoot. The 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Pass to Grimes. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And we should also mention their work on the perimeter. They have found quality looks from deep, and they have knocked them down.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for Toronto, trailing by 10. They set the screen. Pass to Murray Boyle. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, instinctively, too. Fox there looking to be a ball mover, a facilitator.
Henderson passes to Aldama. Grimes bounce pass. It's tipped. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Daniel.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for De'Aaron Fox. Right around 25 points per, 8 assists, and 3 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
Yeah, I agree. The pieces fall into place when he is finding people. The offense looks visibly sharp.
Here's Diawara. He can't get it to go. Excellent defense there from Henderson. And a player, Tim, who stuffs the stat sheet, Scotty Barnes.
Yeah, Kevin, he just has a great all-around game. But the thing I like the most, he's very unselfish. He will pass up a shot if a teammate has a better one.
Adebayo deciding where to go with it. Gonzalez's shot is off. Raptors trail by 9. Barnes passes to Fox. Lobbed up there for Barnes. Stolen by O'Neal. And they're pushing it up. Pass to Adebayo. Good tee by Williams. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Daniels dishes to Fox. Barnes outside. The kick out to Fox. It's good from long range. Fox has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And that quick shot by Fox is something you know he has worked on religiously. Nice finish.
Here's Adebayo. Williams with the block. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. The Celtics making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Collins checked in for the Raptors. Andrew Nembhard comes in for Daniel. Here's Henderson. He's got 7. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
And he's got such a high basketball IQ for a young player. Henderson already has plenty of tricks up his sleeve.
First free throw is good.
And good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half. Doing a great job at the line.
Both teams will make substitutions. free throw is good from Henderson. Raptors trail by 8. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Fox. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams finds Henderson. Here's O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. To the left side wing. Here's Yang. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Here's Diawara. He gets it in there. Now here's Henderson. He's got 9. Outside, O'Neal. Henderson outside. Just 5 to shoot. Williams for 3. And it's Fox with the rebound. Fox has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Kicks it out to Collins. Nembhard for 3. He can't hit that time. Celtics leading by 6. Henderson with it. Now guarded by Fox. And it's good for 2. 11 points from Scoot Henderson.
After a rough first half, it's good to see him start to put the pieces together here.
Here's Fox. A shot by Nembhard and nobody around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, I think at this point the whole team is pressing, but he certainly looks frustrated.
Gonzalez passes to Henderson. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Collins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Diawara. Here's Fox. Henderson pulls it in. And it's Henderson with the ball for the Celtics. They're leading by 8. And here's Gonzalez. O'Neal looking around. Fires for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Outside Collins. Got a hand on it, and he recovers it. Nembhard for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Nembhard's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Henderson for 3. Hang cranes the three-pointer.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. In for the Celtics. Hachimura, he's checked in for Toronto. Keon Ellis comes in for De'Aaron Fox. Pass to Hachimura. From outside the arc. Ellis can't get it to go. Boston leading by 8. Outside Gonzalez. Now here's O'Neal. Back to Gonzalez. In the corner, Henderson with it. 4 on the clock. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Ellis. Raptors trail by 8 to the inside. Here's Collins and finished off by Collins.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a 3, but go with the easy hoop.
Ball, the bounce pass. Outside Williams from downtown. Rebounded by Ellis. Ellis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Henderson against Nembhard. Back to Ellis. Collins kicks to Hachimura. Raptors need to get a shot off. There's Ellis with the 3-ball. The rebound by the Celtics.
Oh, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
Boston again missing.
Well, he'd love to catch fire right now, but at this point, he's actually hurting them.
Pass to Hachimura. It's Nembhard on the wing. Henderson defending. Plays it up and banks it in. Now just a 4-point Celtic lead.
He will take that matchup every single time. He is not going to miss many of those.
And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. It's the Celtics up by 4. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action when we return. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
And right there, he wasn't a ball stopper. He kept his eyes up and his options open.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Moses Moody is out there with Lonzo Ball. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Santi Aldama. And it's Grimes in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Boston 5. Down low, here's Murray Boyle. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I'm surprised because he's a guy you have to key on for something like that. You can't let him get one that easy.
Moody the pass to Grimes. Over Barnes. Shot by Grimes. No good.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
And this is the kind of attention that Barnes commands, particularly when he's aggressive looking to score.
Shooting 2.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up.
And one thing about Scotty Barnes is his team feeds off of his enthusiasm for the game. He keeps everyone engaged. Just a great guy to play with.
Jerome, he's checked in for the Celtics. And Toronto also making a switch. Fox is checked in. That one is no good. Boston shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Grimes with it. Williams picks him up. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
All the officials are all over that.
First team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Quentin Grimes. At the line for 2 shots.
It's good from Grimes. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
Fox against Jerome. Pass to Murray Boyle. Williams has a screen for Barnes. Over Grimes. And that one's good, Barnes. Barnes has got the game tied up here for the Raptors. Jerome deciding where to go with it. Grimes with it. Barnes on him. Grimes with the bucket.
Well, to stop him, you have to get better rim protection than that.
Williams, a screen on Jerome. Floats it up for Williams. Fox passes to Williams. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
One shot.
That one misses for Williams. Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Grimes. Offline with his 3.
So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from 3. Only had that 1 in the first half.
Here's Barnes. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Celtics shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Barnes screen on Jerome. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Fox against Jerome. Up top, Adebayo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Really using his size to draw that foul. Bam working his way to the free throw line.
For 2, Bam Adebayo.
The first free throw is good. And Adebayo drops them both.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
On the wing, Fox. Guarded by Jerome. Pass to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's a 2 from Barnes. And again, no good by Toronto.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Jerome with it. Outside, Adebayo. And that one is good from Jerome. And the Celtics lead by 4. And it's Fox with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. Pass to Murray Boyle. And again, Toronto no up. The Celtics have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And a beautiful finish by Jerome. Jerome's got 4 points in the quarter.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
And that one is good.
If Fox gets cut off from inside, he has options. That mid-range is a big part of his repertoire.
Grimes passes to Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen for Jerome. Back to Adebayo. Williams with the block. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Murray Boyle. A rebound by the Celtics. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Jerome. Here's the pick. Outside, Adebayo. Second chance effort. It's Grimes on the wing. And Adebayo throws it down hard.
Man, he put a little something extra on that finish.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Raptors trail by 6. On the wing, Fox. Guarded by Jerome. Count it, good.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
And that is great leadership. He certainly has that clutch gene that every team needs.
Here's Adebayo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Oh, that is a smart move there by Bam. It's so hard for defenders not to bite on that shot fake.
At the line for 2 shots.
Free throw good, Adebayo. And Adebayo drops them both.
And he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them.
Here's the screen. Pass to Murray Boyle. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 5 assists in the game. Now Eldama. Inside. Adebayo passes to Grimes. Nice ball movement by Boston. Back to Moody. 3-pointer. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Raptors trail by 4. Here's Murray Boyle. And he comes up with the deuce.
And that's one of Fox's strengths, trying to involve his teammates first. A really good passer who wants to play for his guy.
Pass to Grimes. Over to the left wing. Here's Eldama. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Scotty Barnes picks one up. And Will Hardy is called timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately.
At the line for 2 shots. Boston, timeout.
Scoot Henderson's checked in for Ty Jerome. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Will Hardy was going over with his team. Coach telling their team, this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively, 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. A coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
All right, Allie, thanks. Free throw good from Aldama.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
And both free throws. Good for Aldama.
And as a team, they're hovering around the high 80s from the free throw line. They've gotten better as the game has gone along, which is exactly what you want to see.
Here's Fox. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Fox has got 13 points here in the second half alone. Adebayo with the screen on Fox. Henderson for 3. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Fox kicks to Daniels. To tie it up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Moses Moody.
Well, a big part of Daniels' game is improving. He's becoming better at the free throw line.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up.
And when you watch Dyson Daniels, notice how active he is on defense, deflecting passes and constantly playing with max effort.
Second free throw, no good. Boston's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. It's blocked.
Wow, look at that anticipation by Daniels. He saw that shot coming right at him, and he was ready to stop it.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Pass to Aldama. Henderson outside. Adebayo high post. Shot clock at 5.
Well, when you look at the footwork and the physicality, Adebayo is a challenging matchup defensively.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
Free throw good, Adebayo. Good on both. And here is Fox. Outside Daniels. Pass to Collins. Over Adebayo. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Barnes outside to tie it up. And Boston with the rebound. Aldama's got 11 rebounds in the game. Grimes. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Here's Aldama. Drills the three-pointer.
When you can shoot over the top of people and hit a high percentage from out there, you are in rare company.
Outside Fox. Down he goes for three.
And you can see where he's made the adjustments. This half has been much better.
Now Henderson. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Fox against Henderson. Barnes. And what? That one goes careening off the glass. Aldama with the ball. Now here's Henderson. Adebayo outside. Here's Henderson. 5 on the clock.
High motor type of player. Henderson fighting tooth and nail down low.
Personal foul. At the line for 2, Henderson.
That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line. Raptors trail by 6. Outside, Fox. It's stolen. Oh, good on the layup. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. They set the pick. Henderson with the rebound. Celtics leading by 6. Adebayo. Oh, good on the layup.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
And for a player of his size, Fox not afraid to take some contact to get to the line. He'll do it every chance he gets. Shoot 2.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that brings them within 5.
Well, that's the problem, playing catch-up at the end. Every point matters, but at least it wasn't an empty trip.
Now, here's Moody. He's covered by Daniels. Henderson. No good there. The Raptors shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from the offense.
And he loves the pressure moments. Collins not one to shy away.
Lines with it. Arms on him. Strong move off the glass.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. There's the jumper. Nice one.
And accepting his role as a leader. Fox wants to come through for his guys in the big moments.
Now, here's Moody. He right on him.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
At the line with one shot, Moses Moody.
That one misses for Moody.
No time to waste on this possession.
They're going to have to act quickly right here.
And the three misses. And the foul on Dyson Daniels. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. And the Raptors call time here. They're down by 7. Guys, your thoughts?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, you're going to have to play this out, take pride in every possession because they are critical at this point.
So we see Boston get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final. Great job. Thanks for...
I'm pulling up pretty, I'm all through the city. It's like Lou, ayy. I pull up designer, he want my. He call out the like Lou, ayy. You goofies ain't getting no. I'm rocking out Gucci like ayy. Quit thinking I'm stupid. The owe me, the knew me like look, ayy. Yeah, 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 look. Name another with a flow like this. Can't nobody do the go like this.